We're good now. Are we back? Are we back? So, are we back? It froze for a little bit. Oh no. Back? Oh no. It froze. I have to reshare this whole. It froze and restarted, I think, on Facebook. Not quite sure if it restarted on YouTube. Did it start on YouTube? Are you still here with me? Froze. Probably all that clicking back and forth I did. Seems like it's YouTube, maybe. Maybe. And let me just update this title here. 2.5. I want this title to be 2.5. That's a new stream. Oh, me. Venturing. 0.5, it's going to update. It's going to update. Maybe. Venturing. Go here with me. We restarted. Dang it. No Man's Sky. I have to re-tag everything. I think we're still good over here on. Go here with me. Check one. Restarted. Dang it. There's a No Man's Sky. I have to re-tag everything. Check one, check one, check one, check one. Check one. There's a No Man's Sky. I have to re-tag everything. Check one, check one, check one, check one. There's a problem with the microphone. Maybe it fans. 1 second. Check one, check one, check one, check one. There's a problem with the microphone. Maybe it fans. 1 second. There's a problem with the microphone. Maybe it fans. 1 second. Check, check, check. Check. Check one. Heard something weird with the microphone. Okay, so I'm still fixing things over here. I think it's still fine on YouTube. I don't think it ended. Check, check, check. Check. Check one. Heard something weird with the microphone. Okay, so I'm still fixing things over here. I think it's still fine on YouTube. I don't think it ended. Check, check, check. Well, there is a weird problem still, but it's okay. Check. Check one. There's like a weird. Well, yeah, the echo is the echo is there right now because I'm listening to the. It's still there because I was listening to the trying to hear myself. Yeah, it's gone now. As a, give it about 10 seconds or so because it's like a looping thing. It was hearing itself and hearing itself. I'm talking about this extra weird effect with the voice, like a dithering. thing going on. But you probably can't hear it whenever the game is running. And I'm sure there's a problem whenever I turn my head. My voice probably fades to nothing when I go over here and speak like that, or like this, that, or like this. You know, sure, there's a large difference. But I think the fans were too loud in the thing. Maybe. Okay, so the game froze, and there's things happening. Isn't that funny? If you're still here with me, everybody. Glory. I'll just do it. I was going to ask you to share it on Facebook. Afraid of this stuff freezing on me as I tab back and forth. There's sort of a memory hole whenever I do this, I think. The stream restarted on Facebook, but not on YouTube, and it might have restarted on whoa. It might have restarted on X as well. So, one more second. Dang it. Catch y'all up. I went to one of those facilities that were marked on the map, you know? It was an abandoned facility, but the door was blocked, and I had to shoot it with my gun, which aggroed... all the enemies outside. So then I ran inside, and then after about 20 seconds of them searching, they gave up because they couldn't come inside. They're free nanites. Throw my shield. And this is like a puzzle, I think. Alarms blare, sounding out against my intrusion. The facility is remotely operated and no one responds to the klaxon's call. The terminal indicates the facility was undertaking a specialized piece of research. I will continue the experiment. I tap a few commands into the terminal, authorizing it to continue. There's a pause and a rumble. Fire belches from the hopper. Smoke seeps from the terminal keyboard. The entire system shuts down. You know why? Because I didn't know the language. If I knew the language, I would know which option to pick. Okay, this spot is done. There might be some... Well, there's a knowledge stone over here and a buried cache. And my inventory is completely full. Maybe I can recharge my tool there. Projectile ammunition. Consume for life support. Good. And analyze this to break it down. Transfer the rust to the starship. And this weird salvage data. Okay, yeah, it's used for the construction bot. And I'll eat this stuff as well. And what do we have here? Alright, let's move on. Oh, wrong button. Mining beam. You can swap between these different gun states. I have to tag the stream on YouTube. Lots of sodium here. Alright, back to my ship. Yay, convenient. Alright, here we go. This building is done. Let's go to this other building. I'm looking for starports along the way, and I'll build a base next to a starport. And then I'll build a teleport. What's this? Whoopsie. Ouch. Oh, my spinning. Oh, look, there is a landing. There is a landing pad. What is this? Leave me alone. Hold on. Holographic comms tower. All terminals activated. Network traffic low. Access records. There are no incoming calls currently registered with the holo terminus. Logs from the previous calls are available. Access logs. I don't know your language, sir. You. Life forms are. I gotta learn their language, buddy. Wasting my time with this building. Can I break my fall before dying? Alright, here we go. That's done. Is that a base of mine? I was just heading over to that other building nearby. Yep. Maybe those ships are going a certain direction. "6 minutes away is pretty far. You know, I don't think there's any fuel for just flying around. There's only fuel for like the pulse engine, you know, and for lifting off. What? What do you want? No harm, I'll only exterminate you if you don't comply. I refuse.
Hostile ships approaching.
Here we go. Oh gosh. Come on. Stop flying so... I need to go straight for a bit. And then... turn around. Gonna do a flyby. As they always do. And then fly right around me in really tight circles. This is garbage. Okay. Why are they so good? What the heck? No. No. Land. Uh, 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 uh. Good lordy. Jeez. I was out of sodium to repair my shield. Oh. Leave me alone. Okay, which one of these rocks has sodium? The flat one? Yeah? Wait. Ugh. I'm not quite sure what happens if your ship blows up. Do you lose everything in your ship? Probably. That's like my backup storage. I got 29 nanites. Alright, sodium. These white rocks have sodium. Here's a jetpack boost. A bit more carbon. Yeah. Mining beam. Okay. Here we go. What are we doing? Unidentified, huh? Dihydrogen. These pebbles. Yay. I don't know how well you can hear me, and that concerns me. I thought the microphone was fine. Is the microphone okay? Is it bad? I'm just gathering a few things in this area before leaving. Is that cobalt? No, it's sodium. Oh, wow. The metals here look wonderful. Oh, thank you for the feedback. All right. Keep on going. Now where's my ship at? Over there? I don't know if I found this yet. I was just landing quickly to get some more sodium. Okay, got some more nanites. Oh yeah. I can make metal plates and so forth. These white snowballs are what I need along the way. You'll see the color of my mining laser change. Or not. Or not. Never mind. I'm over here using up all the carbon. There's hazardous flora nearby. Some plants have plants that have stuff besides carbon. Which is nice. Thing is dying. But it's good that I'm getting this extra carbon. Mm-hmm. Ugh. Taking advantage of the fact that there's no enemy here. It's just too cold to really do long-term farming. Let me leave. Oh, great. Well, there goes the whole point of what I was doing. I need some more sodium for my ship. I might have to pay off the next pirate until I get stronger. Maybe they just have faster ships than me, and they can outmaneuver me when I try to do when I try to spin around. They're just always behind me, unless I fly forward for a bit. There's not much sodium in these rocks here. They're heading back over. I'll try to get the carbon from these plants. Okay, it's time to leave. Oh gosh. Yep. And you, and the big old tree in front of me. Well, I just have a bad laser. You know. My laser will get better. There's a bunch of upgrade slots for these things. And a bunch of available... Whatever. Whoa. So I'm going to this red building, but I was trying to just identify some stuff along the way. And just now, I went up into this space to take a shortcut, but then pirates found me. I'm not at the base creation phase yet. I'm at the developing my character and my ship and my suit and my tool and vague exploration and unlocking things by acquiring specific materials phase. I get it. I get it. I'll stop. Save in church. Random nav data I can exchange for a map. I'm not quite sure what an Atlas Pass is. I'm assuming it's some sort of subscription or whatever. I don't know. But many of these containers require a specific key called an Atlas Pass. I'm not quite sure what that is. I've always assumed it was like a payment thing. Nanites. Nav data. What's that? Gold? Copper. I'm gonna go mine this copper. I get it. This planet sucks. Because I need chromatic metal. Here we go. So satisfying. The terrain manipulator here takes ferrite dust, or no, it takes silicate powder. And I'm getting free silicate powder as I'm mining the rock. Leave me alone. They're just there to make you move. They don't follow you the whole time. They sort of investigate what you've done in the area by scanning things for a bit before moving on. Only stop because there's a structure. Uh, oh, it's one of these spots. This weird situation. I'm sort of on the wrong side here. Aliens. Condensed carbon. Sodium. Goo-covered machinery. Nanites. Health. And now, here comes a minor puzzle. I gotta say the right thing, maybe. This is like the secondary ongoing plot. There's some weird living planet life form infection thing that spread, and then maybe my character has already been through it all and has respawned and is talking to himself. I think the implication is that I've written these notes. I'm not entirely sure. Not these notes, but some of the notes. When he talks about, you know, being cold, my engine's out of fuel, I think that was a previous instance of me. That's why dying is sort of canon. It's okay to die. Teach me a word. Nothing. No, I got the word for will. Alright, abandoned terminal, bunch of goo. Returning user identified. You see what I mean? Terminal now active. Unlocking data log continuation for an... Oh, no. I was a user from the previous building, so that's the continuing user thing. But still, I glimpsed the crimson orb between the clouds, a vast and baleful eye, unblinking and monstrous. Fear turned the blood in my veins to ice. I was so afraid it would see me, but then the clouds moved and it was gone. I was no longer certain if it had ever been real. Perhaps the fungal deposits from the last world I visited are still clogging my exosuit veins, affecting my cognition somehow. I've cleared the filter 6 times now, but I still feel it inside of me. I discover something coded deep inside the long-dead traveler's data log. Something has been left that will aid me in my own journey. $140. And then right before leaving, a bit closer to my ship. And grab an egg and then run. I'm dying. Whoa. Alright, that's done. I need sodium nitrate Antimatter housing. I can probably buy that. Let's leave this planet. Alright, so now. I like how the camera shifts around subtly. And for here, you just have to like fly into the front and it takes over. You see? Which is nice of them. So nice of them. My turn. Move. From my ship. I want to sell the gold. For how much? Not much. And the rusted metal. And the platinum. The raw meat. The gold. Ammunition. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah. It's gonna get more beautiful too. Alright, so now I can buy some stuff here, right? Oh. I need antimatter housing, right? But how do I get that? And what else? Whatever. The chromatic metal. Somebody else might sell it. That guy sells missions, but he's not selling to me yet. And this is the map guy. I could exchange some maps. Okay, so doesn't even say how many I have. Anyways, planetary chart, secret cartographic data. I would like to have a settlement chart. Manufacturing facility. Break these down. And settlement. Ooh. I want to go there. Alright, and I have this Gek trophy. I'll transfer to myself. weird keys and everything. Alright. Vehicle, starship, multi-tool. How much do you cost? How much do you cost? I have 220,000. It's probably 4.6 million. You know, I think eventually I'm gonna find a crashed spaceship and I could repair it and then sell it. My suit itself needs more slots, I think. What's this? I just robbed them? Oh god. This? Huh. Okay. And these ships are all the same. Now, where's the pilot? You. How much for the ship? No. Make an offer on the ships, on the life form starship. That's one, 2 million, huh? 2 million. Would you like to join my squadron? I recruit you. I have no freighter. Of course I have no freighter, dang it. Alright, let's go teleport back to my planet. And I have to get these resources online. The chromatic metal and all that. They're not here. Yeah, I've sold everything, I think. Let's make sure. I'm dealing with very limited inventory here. Starship inventory. I want to give that Gek the Gek relic and give the Viking dagger. Let's go upstairs and give those guys this stuff. Hey Gek, I got something for you. Boom. They accept my gift with gratitude, and I've increased standing with them. Let's go find those Viking warriors with the weird pink heads. There's like one dude walking around. Guess what I got? Oh. Oh, she doesn't want it. Alright, bye-bye. Okay, let's go teleport back now. Oh yeah. My bases. So I have to get everything from around here. I don't have any storage. You have to like unlock storage eventually. Signal booster, save, hazard, flim flam, bunch of walls and stuff. Do I gotta look this up? Well, what does the game want me to do? Is there like a... quest log here? So my current mission is to reach the coordinates. Alright, let's follow the actual storyline, because they'll probably give me something. You know what I mean? I'm just guessing that they're going to give me something. And we need some copper in here. Got emerald? Yeah. I thought I had some copper. Oh, okay. So now I can decrypt the code. So now it's time to decrypt the code. Begin decryption. Look at that little creature over there. You want to name him? It's like a half centipede thing that's hopping around with a derpy face. Decoding 16. Look at him. It's like a half centipede monster with little balloon arms and a derpy face, and he's hopping around. The traveler finds their wings. Fly to us and claim your place among the stars. Yes. Whatever. Alright, let's go do this mission. Because maybe I'll unlock something. Okay. See, I teleported here, there's no ship. You know what I mean? To answer your question... Alright, so now find my place amongst the stars. At least I have a portal set up. Oh, Nelly. You know, part of my concern about streaming this game was the fact that the graphics are so good and everything that I was afraid it might not run all that well. This is the game you sort of have to have max graphics to appreciate. Once you turn the graphics down, things look a bit less flim-flammed. And the graphics could get better with ray tracing and so forth. And the game is VR. I was sort of holding off for VR, actually. Like this would be a great game to live in VR. It's just the format of the stream presentation isn't great. I mean, in theory, a VR stream is the future, if you think about it. I mean, that is the end, if you think about it. Where you're watching somebody actually do the stuff. And depending on how good the VR is, you know, the full body suit, they're like doing things. That's weird. Like walking around and doing stuff. But anyways, have to find the target. There's a crashed ship over there I can break down and so forth. At least it's on a good planet. Well, obviously. Every so often you find these, you know, in general, and there should be a bunch of buried stuff underneath it. And you're supposed to sort of dig toward it. The cargo pods. I only see one, though. Probably because this is the storyline. This is like a storyline location. Normally there's several, but it's radioactive or something. You have to be quick. There's more than one here. Log damage, partial records available. The signal has led me to the wreck of a freighter. Colossal fragments of metal scattered across the landscape. Were these messages nothing but the misfiring circuits of a long-forgotten ruin? Nestled among the debris, I find the pilot's log blinking, awaiting input. Instead of displaying the ship's log, the terminal spits out a strange sequence of numbers. They're followed by a short message. The anomaly comes from the stars. For the stars. Take flight. Am I the anomaly? I don't know. This ship right here is called MS Wings of the Anomaly. I really think this is a former version of me. And if you think this freighter is large, guess what? You get your own freighter in this game. Maybe even more than one. And you use all the space and you construct it. Pretty awesome. I had a big freighter and with onboard farms and NPCs and so forth and a bunch of material processing with atomic thing, nice decks and everything, and you can walk outside and have a whole squadron. Crazy. And a bunch of stuff has been added after I've played, but up to the point where I played, they had all that. But I think the update that I played was when they've added a bunch of asteroids, and they've added a bunch more space mining operations. The update right after when I played, when I stopped, was when they added even more space pirating, ship combat, freighter combat, like massive ship battles where you're flying over a ship, shooting stuff. They've added a bunch of that stuff, and I have no idea what that's like, but apparently it's pretty good. They've also added a bunch of stuff after that. Yes, you could have your own freighter, and it's awesome, and it's epic. I had a very large one. One second. Maybe I can find it really quick. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Streamed 6 years ago. Oh my gosh. Colonizing a new system. 6 years ago. I was trying to see if it shows my freighter. One second. Does it show my freighter? Yeah, well, I'll show you what I'm looking at. 6 years ago, whoa. I was building some base here. Or something. A little vehicle. All this stuff. gigantic facilities. I was trying to find my some example of yips. Sadly, these things are out of order. Planetary conquest, flying around, blah blah blah. No idea the order of these things. Kind of sad. 6 years. Oh well, I thought I could find it quickly, but I can't. I'm sorry. Alright, take blueprint. This hyperdrive blueprint is for a conventional starship, not a freighter this size. Someone placed this here after the crash, hoping it will be found. Hyperdrive. Faster than light propulsion that allows starships to attain warp speed and then jump between neighboring systems. Chromatic metal and microprocessor. Okay. User is advised to access hyperdrive systems through the galactic map. I know this. I was about to show you. So let me show you really quick. Begin hyperdrive installation. For long distance interstellar travel. I have to purchase a microprocessor. 4 more. And refine chromatic metal. Almost done. So let me show you the map if I could. I think once I'm in the vehicle. Let me access the stuff first. Yeah, I feel like the freighter that you make is much... It's about the same size, maybe. I might get radioactive once I do this.
Radiation protection.
Yep. It just gave me launch fuel. I'm not going to worry about this spot right now. I have to sort of get home now. I guess I'll go for this one as well. Here we go. What'd I get? No one knows. Yay for 20 nanites. Alright, can I call my ship to me? It's right around the corner though. I keep wasting launch fuel. I'm trying to unlock stuff by pushing forward with the overall storyline. I want to show you the overall galactic map if you haven't seen it yet. Okay. I'm going through an emotional crisis behind the scenes. Alright, let's go show the galactic map. I think it's only accessible from the ship here. Or from space. Okay, my ship has an extra tech slot. Alright, and part of my ship is damaged. Oh no! No wonder. Oh, okay. Teleport receiver.